Hi, I'm David Sibley, and in this video I'll show you how I draw a long-billed curlew. A long-billed curlew is a remarkable shorebird, the largest sandpiper in North America and one of the largest in the world, with, of course, a very long curved bill. We'll start with an oval, like any bird. In this case, an oval towards the left side of your paper. You have to leave room for the long bill, and nearly horizontal. Draw a triangle at the left side of the oval. That will be for the wingtips and the tail. And for the head, draw a small oval above the right-hand side of the body and angled slightly down to the right. You can lightly pencil in a straight line angled down to the right. That will be the guide for the bill. The very long bill is curved down, so start from the top of the head. The bill is straight for the first half or so and then curves down. And for the underside of the bill, draw a similar line. And it's important that the bill tapers. It's thickest at the base and it tapers slightly all the way down. And also is straight at the base and curves a little bit more the farther you go. The eye is on the right-hand part of the head, just above the line of the bill. And to draw the contours of the body, a smooth line coming from the bill up to the top of the head, then angled down the back of the neck, fairly straight to the back. And on the underside, from the chin, then angled sharply down to parallel the back of the neck, and angled on the front of the body, underneath to the belly. We'll add some more details around the head. A little streaking on the crown and a few small streaks below and behind the eye. Streaks down the back of the neck and curving across the front. We'll add a little more detail in the bill just to darken the edges. Now that we have the lines, just make those lines smooth and dark. Now on the body, the wing is folded up against the side of the body in a roughly oval shape, and the curlew has a very complex pattern, but first we'll sketch in the feathers, which are smaller at the front of the bird and larger towards the back, and all sort of radiating out in a pattern like this. The wing coverts, larger at the back. At the back of the bird, the wing coverts point towards the tail, and towards the front of the bird, the wing coverts point down towards the legs. And each of those feathers has a pattern of dark barring. So draw short dark lines more or less perpendicular to the lines that you drew for the feathers all around the bird. That will suggest this complex sort of checkered and barred pattern. And the wings a little bit darker on the lower edge. A few marks along the sides. And the biggest wing feathers at the tip of the folded wing with bigger dark bars. A small rectangle for the tail. Finish the underside of the body. The curlew is balanced over its feet, of course. So one leg will be supporting the weight of the curlew, angled slightly back, then forward at the ankle joint, and the foot flat on the ground. The other leg angled farther back and lifted up a little bit with the toes curved as they press against the ground. The curlew has one tiny toe in the back and three larger toes in the front. Now we'll add some shading under the chin, shading under the belly. A little shadow on the legs. And finally, a little bit of short grass, which is the typical habitat of long-billed curlew in the summer. And there is a long-billed curlew. There are many other species of sandpipers, all with different bill shapes. Try drawing some of those, and don't forget to share what you've created.